welcome to another episode of Dream Home Cooking. Today I have a delicious Mexican menu. I'm going to show you how I make my homemade guacamole, and then I'm going to make a delicious Mexican rice along with cheesy chicken enchiladas. And for dessert, you guys are not going to believe this. It is chocolate dipped key lime pie that your life will never be the same after you eat it. It's delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the rice. And the first thing I'm going to do, I've already heated up some butter and oil. I've got a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of vegetable oil in this pan. So now I'm going to saute a half a cup of onion. And also with that, I have fresh corn. This is 2 corn on the cob. And I just cut the corn right off of the cob. And that adds a nice twist to this rice. So basically, I'm just going to saute this till the onions are softened for about maybe 7 or 8 minutes until I go on to the next step. All right, so the onions have been sauteing and the corn for about 7 minutes. And now I'm going to add 3 cloves of fresh minced garlic. Just these 3 ingredients alone smell wonderful as it's cooking. And I'm just going to cook this garlic for about a minute. You never want to cook it too long because it'll burn and it'll make your whole dish bitter. Okay, so the next step is to add 2 cups of rice. Instead of a long grain rice, this is called basmati rice. And I just like that a little better in this dish. And what you want to do is just get that rice nice and stirred into the veggie mixture. And we're just going to cook it for about a minute until the rice kind of starts to toast a little bit. And then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. And I'm going to go ahead and add about a teaspoon each of pepper and salt, and I just put a little, about a quarter size in the palm of my hand, and then cumin, a teaspoon of that. Okay. All right, and then just give that a stir. And now I'm ready to add the liquids. And I'm gonna turn this way down because I'm cooking with gas, and when you're cooking with gas and you're cooking rice, you have to be real cautious, or at least I do anyway. Okay, so I've got a can of chicken broth, which is right at, it's 14.5 ounces, so it's almost 2 cups. Then I have a can of diced tomatoes. And then I have a can of the Rotel, the original. You can certainly use the hot if you like it really heated, but I stuck with the original today. So I'm gonna put this lid on, move this to the back, and then I'm gonna get prepared to make the cheesy chicken enchiladas. All right, the rice is simmering now on the back burner there, and I'm gonna get started on the cheesy chicken enchiladas, and this is the filling. So what you wanna do is take 2 cups of sour cream. You just scrape all that out. And then I have a can of cream of chicken soup. You just wanna use a butter knife, that always works well to get all that out of there. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasonings. I've got a teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon of salt. I've got garlic powder and onion powder, about a teaspoon of each. And then I have a can of green chilies. Okay. So I'm gonna take this, what I have so far, and just mix it real well. And then here I have 3 cups of cooked shredded chicken, but you can use anything. You can cook your own chicken breast, or you can go to the grocery store deli and buy 2 rotisserie chickens, and then you can get a good 3 cups of meat. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the 3 cups of cooked chicken. And then the last step is to add the cheeses. And this is 1.5 cups of the Mexican 4-blend cheese. See, when I say cheesy, it's cheesy. And then I've got a cup of pepper jack, which will give it just a little bit of a kick, but not too much. And then you wanna just stir this until it's all mixed very well. And then when we come back, I'm gonna show you guys how I prepared the tortillas to get them stuffed and then in the oven.
I had the best dream last night. We were building a new house or remodeling, and I found the most gorgeous tile. Tumble noche for the master bath, Venetian gold granite for the kitchen, and a beautiful custom backsplash. And while shopping, I ran into Jean-Luc.
So, you're heading to Jenkins Brick and Tile today?
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Jenkins Brick and Tile, Madison Boulevard in Madison. We'll show you the tile of your dreams.
When we came to looking for a cabinet company and a manufacturer to use, and with Wellborn being the selection, Wellborn has a good foundation within the company and the folks that run their company. And when you have a good foundation, things typically follow suit with that and things will stay steady. Their values, I feel like, are on a solid foundation. I feel like their true intent is to build a product that will be a lasting product, and you're going to love what you see.
Wellborn Cabinets, the essence of cabinetry, at Woodland Homes of Huntsville.
Want to create something extraordinary? Create perfection. Our lifestyle appliances make it easy. GE Monogram, Bob Wallace Appliance, and you, when only the best will do.
If you're looking to remodel or build your dream home, it all starts at the Dream Studio by Woodland Homes. At Woodland Homes Dream Studio, you'll work with seasoned professionals dedicated to providing you with the very best, whether you're starting from scratch or remodeling. And with thousands of selections to choose from, the Dream Studio offers everything you need at the absolute highest quality, all under one roof. The Dream Studio by Woodland Homes. Live your dream. Call 830-9000 today.
Okay, we're back and I've got the filling all ready for the corn tortillas. Now I'm just gonna come over here, and the next step in this dish is I've got 16 corn tortillas. So you wanna cook them in a little bit of oil in a skillet for just about 30 seconds on each side, just to get them a little pliable. And I can fit about 3 in a skillet. I can fit 3 at a time. So about 30 seconds, then I'm gonna flip them. And once I get all those done, then I'll be ready to do the filling. All right, so I've got the last tortilla that I heated in the skillet. Make sure that's off. Now I'm just gonna move over here. And now I'm ready to put the filling in these and get them in the oven. So I got my little assembly line. So what I'm gonna do is put about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons in each tortilla. You don't wanna fill them too much, but you wanna have a generous filling. And chances are you're gonna have some filling left, so you can freeze it and save it for later, or you can get out another dish to bake it in. Let's see, I think I'm gonna turn them that way. And you just, once you fill them, you just roll them up. You don't have to be fancy with it or worry about closing them at the ends like you would an egg roll. You can just kind of roll them, and you gotta get your hands in it, so just make sure you've washed your hands thoroughly. And then put them seam side down in the pan. And after I bake these for 25 minutes, I'm gonna pull them out of the oven, add more cheese on top just until it melts, and then they'll be ready. So I'm gonna get these rolled up, and then I'm gonna get ready to show you guys how I make the chocolate dipped key lime pie. Okay, I'm ready to start this chocolate dipped key lime pie. Now I'm really gonna make your life easy because I buy the frozen key lime pie. And this is exactly how you want it. You want it frozen. And I'm just gonna pop it out of this tin pan. Now we're at our lake house and I don't have a standard electric knife here. I've got Mike's fisherman fillet knife, but it does the same trick. So that's what I'm gonna use. But you definitely want an electric knife, and you gotta put some elbow grease in it, even with the electric knife. So basically what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna cut this, you can cut it into 8 or 10 pieces. It becomes a very rich piece of pie when you dip it in the chocolate. So I'm gonna go ahead and make 10 pieces out of it. So I'll show you guys how I do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the popsicle sticks in there before I put them back in the freezer. Okay, and again, you are just gonna have to pick them up and your hands are gonna get a little messy, but that's okay, this is fun. So I found these little popsicle sticks, of course, in the craft section, and you just wanna carefully push the popsicle stick about midway through. As long as you're midway through, it's fine, but make sure you don't push it in too far, but then make sure you got it pushed in far enough, if that makes sense. because this is going to be, the weight has to hold this when you're dipping it in the chocolate. All right, so I'm going to finish putting the rest of these popsicle sticks in here, and then I'm going to put this back in the freezer for about 15 to 20 minutes until it freezes solid again. And then I'm going to show you guys how I do the chocolate dipping mixture. So now I'm ready to do the chocolate dipping mixture. That's hard to say. And it's so simple. You don't even need a double boiler. What you want to do is take 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate, and this is the new dark chocolate. And I love it. It tastes delicious. So that's 2 cups of the chocolate chips, and then I have 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. So I'm gonna watch it real close. It'll start to break down just a second and melt, and then once it starts, it goes fast, so you never wanna leave it. You wanna have a whisk handy and just start by whisking the chocolate chips and the cream together. And I can already see just over a medium heat, it's starting to melt. It takes about 10 to 12 minutes for the whole process, and you want this chocolate to be just have a silky look to it. You want everything to be smooth and melted. All right, so the chocolate is nice and smooth, silky looking. It's ready to go. So I'm gonna put that right there. Now you want to also have a spoon on hand, because after you dip them, you want to be able to spoon them. It's really nice if you have 2 people to do this with you, because you got to work fast. Okay, so you just want to take and just dip just like this, and then just transfer it to this parchment paper. And the smaller pieces work better. Now see, like I have a little spot here that I missed, so that's when it's good to take the spoon and just drizzle. And they don't have to be perfect by any means. A good tip, and I almost forgot, is to spray this wax paper with Pam. It's gonna be fine without it, but it takes a little less elbow grease to get these off later, because I'm gonna put these back in the freezer. All right, so I'm gonna finish dipping these, put them back in the freezer for about 10 minutes just for the chocolate to set, and then I'm gonna finish up the enchiladas, make my guacamole, and Mike will be stopping by here soon, so we will be right back.
Since 1983, individuals and businesses in Alabama have relied on Wolf Jones, Conchin, Wolf, Hancock, and Daniel for their legal representation. Our experienced attorneys offer high-quality legal counsel in commercial law, real estate, and personal injury litigation. So if you need an attorney, hire the best attorney you can. Call the experienced North Alabama attorneys of Wolf Jones, Conchin, Wolf, Hancock, and Daniel to arrange your initial consultation, because we're dedicated to setting the standard for legal services. At Quality Plus, our motto is don't call 3, call me, because where else can you find North Alabama's finest craftsmen who can handle all of your residential roofing, drywall, and painting needs. At Quality Plus, all work is 100% guaranteed, and no job is too big or too small, whether it's new construction or remodeling. So for your roofing, drywall, and painting needs, don't call 3, call me at Quality Plus Production, 256-990-7578.
My father started this business in 1977. The people that work for us is part of what sets us apart. All of our employees have experience. All of our plumbers have been with us for 10 years or greater. Our motto at Dean & Son is quality and service. We're going to do quality work. We don't leave people hanging. We're there when we're supposed to be. We're done when we're supposed to be. Living up to what you sell and service them after they pay you, that's where your integrity in the plumbing business comes.
Dean & Son Plumbing Company. Call today at 518-9780.
Okay, we're back, and I am gonna get these enchiladas out. They've been baking for 35 minutes at 350. So they're pretty much ready, except that I need to add some cheese on the top of it. My rice is done. It smells delicious. These smell wonderful. And the key lime pie, chocolate dipped key lime pie, is in the freezer. So this is Colby Jack cheese, and you want to put about 1.5 cups to 2 cups if you like it really cheesy, which we do. And then I'm going to pop it back in the oven just until the cheese melts on top, and then we'll be able to top it with guacamole, sour cream, salsa, all the things that you love on your enchiladas. All right, so I'm putting these back in the oven for about 5 minutes. Okay, and now I'm ready for the guacamole. I've got 2 avocado here. I've already pulled one out of the shell. Now I'm gonna do this one, and you just take a spoon, just go all the way around. And you can even cut it inside of here with a knife, score it, and then it'll already be chopped. But today I'm just gonna do it like this because essentially I'm gonna end up just mashing it all anyway. This is so simple, and it's just like how they make it tableside for you at Mexican restaurants. Okay, so that's 2 avocado. I'm just gonna scrape it into this bowl. Then I'm gonna put a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper. I'm gonna put about 1.5 teaspoons to 2 teaspoons of fresh lime juice. And that's about what you get out of 1/2 of a lime, fresh lime. All right, and now it's just the easy part of dumping. I have 1 fresh jalapeno pepper that I seeded and chopped. And remember to be real careful when you do that. You may want to wear gloves because if you touch your face later and you didn't wear gloves, it's gonna burn, I promise. All right, and then that's 1/2 cup of onion, 3 cloves of fresh garlic. And if you love garlic, you can certainly add some more. I've got 1/2 of a tomato chopped, which ends up being about 1/2 cup. The good thing about this is you don't have to have exact measurements. Then this is 2 tablespoons of fresh cilantro, and I can't not have cilantro in my guacamole. Not everybody loves cilantro, but if you just have a little, it's okay. A little goes a long way. So now I'm ready to mash. And you just take a fork and you just keep on mashing until it becomes nice and creamy. And it's wonderful with tortilla chips. Sometimes you can even take a potato masher to this if you like your guacamole really creamy, but I like the chunks of it, to be totally honest. So I think this is gonna do it. And then I just transfer it into this little serving dish. And I love a big scoop of this on top of these enchiladas. It's wonderful. Okay, and then I want to squeeze, because I'm not quite ready to serve it yet, so I'm going to squeeze just a little bit of lime juice on there. And then for prettiness, I'll just put a little piece or 2 of cilantro, fresh cilantro on top. Okay. So when we come back, Mike is going to be here and we're going to put all this delicious food out for you guys to see it, and we're going to taste it.
There's something about carpet that gives a room a warm, soft feeling. Our carpet also gives you something else, peace of mind. All of our exclusive carpet brands are made in the USA and come with a lifetime warranty. So feel free to live your life exactly the way you want. Get your soft carpet from the flooring experts at Wolde Flooring. Visit our new showroom in Madison, locally owned since 2002.
In choosing a contractor in today's market, finding someone that is going to take care of you and make sure that you're happy with their product, with the quality, it's not an easy task today. The most important thing to me is doing what you say you're going to do, taking care of the customer, installing a product that is superior. My motto is call the lady with a team you can trust, and I feel confident that we are a team that you can trust.
Well, today on A Look Inside, I wanted to bring you some exciting information that'll help you get into a new Woodland home. And it's Woodland Real Estate. We've opened up a new division of our real estate company to where we have now a general real estate company. So if you're thinking about buying a new home or selling your existing home, and you just don't know how to navigate through all of the real estate ins and outs today, well, Woodland Homes and Woodland Real Estate is your solution. We are a full-fledged real estate company to where we can list your home, we can sell your home, and we even have programs today to where you can come in and you can select a home, and then we can come out to your home and we can assist you in selling it. And how we're going to do that is, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a full-fledged market analysis. After the market analysis, we'll be able to present that to you and show you exactly how much money you would be able to sell your home for. It's simple, it's easy, really there's no obligations, so you can actually get it started just by coming to us and saying, hey, I'm thinking about buying a new home, and you can select your community that you'd like to be in, and then we can come out and do a full market analysis for you. No charge for that at all. Once we do a market analysis for you, and then you've selected and you've purchased a new home, and if we're going to build that home for you, the advantage is it takes us about 4 to 5 months in order to build your new home, depending upon the size. This way you're able to go through our design studio, you're able to pick all of your colors, all of your selections, pick all of your choices, and while we are building your new home, we have an opportunity to be able to excel your existing home. We also have a program that is a guaranteed buyout program. If we say that we're going to sell this home for this particular price, and it comes time and your new home is built and it's ready, and we have not sold your home, then we have a program to where we will buy your home for you. So this whole program is nothing more than a safety net for you, so that you know at the end of the day it's going to be an easy transition from your current existing home over into a new home. And that's what we like to do at Woodland Homes. We like to make everything simple, easy, and enjoyable, because we have over 20 years experience, and I personally have been in real estate ever since I graduated from high school, so I have over 35 years experience myself. So we've assimilated a team that can help you make your next move simple and easy. So for more information about Woodland Real Estate, selling your home, our guaranteed buyout program, I'd like for you to shoot me an email personally at mikefriday@woodlandhomes.com. That's mikefriday@woodlandhomes.com, all lowercase. Send me an email and we can get you started on a simple and easy transition from your existing home into a new home. Now that's mikefriday@woodlandhomes.com. Shoot me an email.
Okay, we are back, and I've got Mike in the kitchen with me for this Mexican fiesta.
I'm starving. I am starving.
We always are. We like to eat.
This looks great.
Thank you. Well,
so these look like a first.
Yeah, be careful because they're melting quickly. That is my chocolate dipped key lime pie.
Well, when we go to Florida and we eat at the boatyard, that was always our favorite.
That was our favorite. Yeah. And they closed down this year. So
well, they're just relocating.
Well, they're relocating, but we didn't have it this year, so I said, I'm going to figure out how to do it myself.
Well,
and we did.
A great idea. They look great.
Yeah, and some homemade guacamole, some cheesy chicken enchiladas,
it smells great.
And Mexican rice. So thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, so what's going on in the woodland world? Since I'm always in here cooking.
Well, the woodland world is absolutely wonderful. Yeah. I mean, we've got a lot going on, and I think a lot of it is just because we're in a improving market.
Yeah,
you know, interest rates, they dropped. They went up a little bit the first part of the year, but now they've dropped back down. And so homes are super affordable. We still get fantastic interest rates. You know, over the past 7 years, we've kind of gone through a transition, and Huntsville wasn't hit as bad as a lot of the markets were, but we're totally out of that right now, and you're seeing new developments come online. We've got several new developments. We've got another development up on Green Mountain that we're planning. We've got one in Madison. We're moving out into the Hampton Cove area.
Yeah, that's
we've
exciting
started
news.
our new model out at McMullen Cove. And then also we've got another development out there that we're getting involved in called Nature's Cove. So, so as the market improves, we're expanding and we're growing, and we've got a lot going on. And so it's exciting.
And as well as a new division of
We
our
do,
company.
yeah, of course. We have Woodland Real Estate, and so that serves as a general real estate company, so that if you have a home for sale, we can help you. We can help you purchase a new home. We can help you sell your existing home. We've got trade-in programs. So there is just a lot of exciting stuff going on with Woodland.
I agree.
But not only is Woodland Real Estate taking off, a lot of people have been remodeling. And we are a distributor of Wellborn cabinets, and so we're in-house with all of our cabinets, and Tony and Lisa in our decorating department do a phenomenal job.
Amazing.
And so now we've got people that are actually tapping into our 20 years worth of experience to help them remodel their house. So there's just a lot of exciting stuff going on at Woodland, and we're growing, and we're excited about the future, and the market's great, and interest rates are great, and it's just a fantastic time to log on to our website to find out more about Woodland Homes at woodlandhomes.com, or you can just simply give us a call at 830-9000. And for all of these wonderful recipes,
You can find them on woodlandhomes.com. Just click on the Dream Home Cooking button. And we're also on Facebook, Dream Home Cooking, and Woodland Homes of Huntsville. So find us and friend us on Facebook.
And you got a blog?
I do. I have a food blog. You can just Google Dream Home Cooking Girl blog, and it'll pop right up with some fantastic recipes that I try to update daily. So.
Absolutely.
And of course, our sponsors. We always want to thank them.
Just go to our website, and if you need a new roof, sheetrock, paint, if you need HVAC,
A lawyer.
a lawyer, any of those sponsors, just log on to our website. They are simply the best of the best, and they'll be glad to take care of you. So, with that being said, let's do it. Let's dig in. Y'all come and see us.